Hello and a hearty welcome to all my students. This is Ajit Anthony, teacher at Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. In this video, we are going to discuss chapter number 3, that is Fibres to Fabric. In this video, we will discuss what are fibers and what are fabrics. First, we will discuss what are fibers. A material which is available in the form of thin and continuous strand is called fibers. These fibers are then interlocked or interwoven together to form threads, or also known as yarn. The cloth which is produced by the process of weaving and knitting is called the fabric, that is the finished product. Now let us discuss the types of fiber. There are basically two types of fibers are there, which are natural fibers and man-made fibers. The man-made fibers are the fiber which are made in the laboratories, whereas the natural fibers are the fibers which are obtained from the nature. Now let us discuss some examples of plant and animal fibers. Plant fibers includes linen and cotton, also flax, hemp, jute, etc. Whereas animal fiber includes mulberry silk and other type of silk, leather, etc. Now let's discuss the types of fiber. First, natural fibers. Natural fibers are those fibers which are obtained from the nature. Sources might be plant and animal. Example, cotton, jute, silk, wool, etc. Second, man-made fibers are also commonly known as synthetic fibers. These type of fibers are not obtained from the nature. Instead, we human beings made this type of fibers in the laboratories. The common example for this type of fibers are polyester, nylon, acrylic, etc. Now let us discuss some advantages of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are strong and durable. They do not wrinkle easily. They are elastic and can be stretched out easily. They are cheap as compared to natural fibers, and the most important advantage of using synthetic fibers is that they dry up easily, and this is the main reason why synthetic fibers are preferred during rainy season, because during rainy season clothes do not dry up quickly and we require a certain type of cloth which can be dry up quickly, and synthetic fibers are that fibers which can easily dry up. Now let's discuss the step of making the clothes. The very first step is that getting the fibers either from the plant or animal, or we can obtain it from the laboratories, that are the synthetic fibers. The fibers are then converted into the yarn by the process called spinning. Then the yarn are further being converted into the fabric by the help of a process called weaving or knitting. Now let us discuss different processes which include in converting the fibers into the fabric. The very first process is ginning. Ginning is being done after the fiber is being collected either from the plant or from the animals. In this process, the cotton fiber or the fiber is separated from its seed, and that process is known as ginning. Ginning can be done either by the hand or by the machines. Now let us discuss the very next process after ginning. That process is known as spinning. In this process, the yarn are made, or also commonly known as threads, are made from the fiber. Thus, the process of making yarn or thread from the fibers is known as ginning. This process can also be done either by the hand or by the machine, but nowadays machine have replaced human hands, and this process plays a very important role in textile industry, because this process, that is the thread or making process, gives durability to the fabric. Now let us discuss the another process after the spinning, that is known as the weaving. It is a process in which fabrics are made from the yarn. Thus we can say process of making fabric from the yarn is known as weaving. The process in which the fabric is being made can be done by the help of two processes, either by the knitting or by the weaving. As we have discussed weaving now, let's discuss knitting now. Knitting, the process of interconnecting loops of yarn to make a fabric, is known as knitting. Knitting can be done either by the hand or by the machines. Now let us discuss few points on jute plant. Jute plant or a jute crop requires a heavy rainfall. It can grow on a different type of soil, but it grows well in a region which receive heavy rainfall, and it is also known as a golden fiber because of the high price in the international market. Few of the jute growing countries in the world are Bangladesh, India, China, Thailand, etc. Retting is a very important process in obtaining the jute fiber from the jute plant. Let us now discuss what happens in the retting process. The process of retting is of rotting the stem of the plant in the water to remove the sticky substance and to separate the fiber. Thus, this process of removing the sticky substance by putting or allowing the water or allowing the plant to degrade its outer hard covering in the water and to obtain the fiber from the jute plant. This process is called retting. Hope you all have enjoyed this session. Thank you.